Brand new trailer dropped. Now, I had seen a little teaser for this movie a little while ago. The movie's called Obsession. And a short time ago, they released like a little teaser of just a guy sitting in his car on the phone saying, "Can I undo a wish?" And the guy saying, "Oh, we don't really do that." It's like, okay, that looks like a neat premise. Wishes going wrong are always pretty cool premises for a movie. Well, as they're saying here in Mashable, the chilling Obsession trailer will make you never want to wish for anything ever again, as they have in fact dropped the full trailer for it. Now, I like a good horror movie as much as anybody. I'm not a horror film aficionado by any stretch of the imagination, but I like a good horror movie now and again. But even some of my favorite horror films don't necessarily freak me out, right? Like a good horror movie doesn't necessarily have to make me feel scared, but I mean, then every once in a while you get something like The Descent that freaks me the hell out, American Werewolf in London that freaks me the hell out. This trailer freaked me the hell out. It's such a great thing. You know why? You know why? Because the things that get us most in movies are the things that feel a little bit uncomfortably close to home. And I think all of us, men or women, I think we've all had, maybe not to this degree, but I think all of us have had some relationship experience where we've kind of started seeing somebody and then just got way too much, way too fast. But this takes it to like the 28th degree. And again, this whole notion of wishes gone wrong. So for those of you who missed the trailer or haven't seen it yet, the basic premise is this. This guy's been friends with this girl, but he's crushed on her for a long time, but just never gets around to actually asking her out on a date. But they've been friends, whatever. So then somehow, some way, the trailer doesn't explain, he comes in possession of this thing that will grant you a wish. At least that's what it says. So he makes this wish that he just wants this girl to fall in love with him. Pretty simple. Not a bad kid. He's not saying, "Make her my love slave." He's not, nothing like, "I just wish she loved me." Simple enough, innocent enough. And it starts off looking like everything's great. Because, man, as soon as he wishes it and you hear that knock on the window and she's just there in the window, I'm like, okay, right there, felt a little bit too uncomfortable, but that was kind of a sign of things to come. And then it just progresses and progresses and progresses. And then you get a little bit of misery near the end. Did you catch that?
Oh, yeah.
Little dose of misery in there near the end?
I got a little bit of substance, too, on that phone call.
Yep, a little bit of that. And listen, I'll tell you what. You know what I always say about trailers? The job of the trailer is to take your enthusiasm and excitement level for a movie, no matter how low it is or how high it is, and bump it up a bit. This trailer has put this movie on the map for me. Yeah. I was already interested because of the teaser. This is a great trailer. Excellent trailer. The movie might suck. I don't know. We won't know till we see it. But big round of applause to whatever company put this trailer together, because they did a magnificent job and I can't wait to watch this. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see the trailer for Obsession. Did you like it?
Dude, first of all, I love the horror genre. I have since I was a little kid. Reading horror novels, watching horror movies. And to me, one of the great tricks of great horror is to come up with a premise that's both scary but also relatable. Like you said, one of the things we all can relate to this situation.
Yeah.
And to add the supernatural or the fantastical premise of some agency is going to grant you a wish. But what I also love about what I'm seeing from this trailer, because I love the teaser, but the trailer really brings home what this movie's about. And it really, I mean, like all great horror premises do, it also works allegorically. Like, dudes always think, God, if only she liked me, my problems would be...
Everything would be fine if she just liked me.
Yeah. And then guys are always thinking that, like, we never think anything through three-dimensionally. It's like, yeah, like, if only she liked me or whatever, but let's run that. Let's game that out and see where that goes. And, of course, where it goes is girls are people too. So, if you're going to start messing with somebody else's emotions.
And you start taking away their agency.
Yeah.
Bad things.
Bad idea. So this is one of those irresistible premises that works. It's very simple, but the road to hell that it is going to take us down looks to be really thought out, like they really thought through. And I think like Markiplier's Iron Lung, that this is a, not based on a game, but isn't another social media presence that has made this movie. And so now you've got the Talk to Me boys, and you've got this, and it's kind of neat to see people transitioning over and making movies like this that come from the social media space. I see this and I'm like, man, this is one of those irresistible premises that I wish I'd thought of, because this looks so good, and it looks like they really deliver.
Oh, and there's a little tag at the end that is kind of a continuation of the initial teaser that was pulled out, when he's like, oh, like, can I change it? It's like, well, whatever. And then he says, so she's like this permanently? Well, yeah, until you die. Until I die? Like that added a whole nother dimension to it. So again, listen, guys, I don't know if this movie's going to be any good. I simply don't know. But I know the trailer's good, and I'm really excited to see this film. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. You know, March is a time when we celebrate the women in our lives and recognize everything they carry every single day. Women often take on a lot, and sometimes their own well-being gets pushed to the side. And it's a great reminder of how much women give to the people in their lives. So this month is a great time to pause and reflect on the roles that you carry and the pressures that can come with them. Therapy can be a helpful space to work through those challenges, create balances, and set healthy boundaries so you can take care of yourself too. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp connects people with licensed therapists who follow a strict code of conduct. With over 30,000 therapists and more than 6 million people served worldwide, BetterHelp has an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for live sessions based on 1.7 million client reviews. They also match you with a therapist based on a short questionnaire, and if your first match isn't the right fit, you can switch to another from their recommendations. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's betterhelp.com/Campea. Question is for you. Did you have a chance to see this trailer for Obsession? I think it looks just fantastic. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.